Hello lovelies, it's a beautiful day out here. I just want to share with you how I cook my signature stew. That stew that I cook there, every time I do, somebody asks me, how did you make this stew? What is the recipe? What is the secrets? And I tell you, it's very simple. Just follow me on this video as I lead you through step-by-step stages of how I make this stew. And this is me here washing the beef. For this stew, I'm using just the beef and some chicken, very few of them. And I'm doing this because I'm specially cooking this stew for my daughter who doesn't really like grilled or fried meat. I've been cooking this pepper prior to this, and this is not just pepper, this is tomato, bell pepper, and the regular pepper sold in the Nigerian market. So this is a very, very important step when it comes to me cooking this stew. Allowing the water to dry. Now look at the process now. See how thick the pepper is here. It means that I've been cooking it over a period of time, and I'm allowing the water to dry up. Cooking it continuously, not really stirring it though, because somehow when you stir it too much, it becomes so thick that the pepper starts splattering some tiny pieces against the pot or against the wall, because now the aim is to get it very dry as much as possible. Now in trying to make it very dry, when it gets thick, it becomes quite difficult to contain, but you're going to do your very best to make sure that it doesn't splatter all over the place. If you need to stir it, you can do so, but very carefully. This is me cooking the beef and the chicken to a reasonably soft texture. This is about the final stages of the cooking. For the pepper, sometimes it can be drier than this, but for this stew, I'll keep it this way. Mainly cook to taste and then pour into the steamed pepper. Notice that I did not drain the stock, the water with which I used to cook the beef and the chicken. That is the water including the seasoning, the onions, and whatever it is that I added at the initial stage. So this is a very, very important recipe to my stew. Allow every single drop of water in the pepper to evaporate, as much as possible. As much as possible. It will look as if it's drying up, but then don't allow it to burn. Just make sure that the water dries off. It's very, very important, and it makes a huge difference, believe me. Having added the stock and the chicken, add plain water to the stew. This is also very important. Now you're going to add this water to taste. The water should not be too much and it should not be too little. Just loosen the stew up with the water and make sure that it is just to your taste. Allow pepper to cook. This time around, it's not cooking for long. You're just cooking it moderately. Now you can add your seasoning, whether powdery or cube. Add your salt to taste. You can add whatever condiments or ingredients that you naturally add to your stew. The magic is not in what you add or what you do not add. It is in the process of making the stew itself. The most important thing is, 1, I let it dry. 2, I add my beef or chicken, including the stock. Now I'm going to talk about the third process that I never skip. It's about the oil. Instead of heating my oil, like the traditional method, where some people first heat their vegetable oil in a different frying pan and then pour into the stew, I add my oil directly to the stew. I just make sure that the stew is in active boiling state when I add my vegetable oil. And this is basically it. I just allow my stew to cook, not for long, but to a point where I feel that it is okay. If you ask me for an estimated duration, then I'll say maybe 4 to 5 minutes after I must have added my vegetable oil. And believe me, it's absolutely fine. I have been doing this for years, and I discovered that people just keep asking me, how do you make your stew? What is the recipe? Well, this is the recipe. This is the magic that has been taking place in my kitchen, and I decided to share it with you today. I encourage you to try this out. I tell you, your stew making experience would never remain the same. If you love this content, kindly like my video, share with somebody who would like it, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one.